Assembling your Pennington Aqua Garden Octagon raised pond is simple. This short video will take you through construction step by step. If you need any more advice, check the assembly instructions in your carton. First, identify a suitable area where your window pond can be positioned. Make sure that the area is level with a firm base and is free from stones or any other debris that could damage your liner bag. Remove all of the relevant parts from the packaging and double-check that all of the items are enclosed. Use the complete parts list and the exploded diagram to check. Lay out the underlay over the cleaned area, ensuring it covers the entire space where the liner will sit. This underlay is very important as it protects your liner bag from puncture or damage and prevents unwanted leaks. From here on, you'll be building the main frame of your pond upside down and turning it over toward the end. Lay out the rails in the correct format, checking the instruction manual for positioning. Connect all the top rails and all the trident connectors into an octagon shape. Each top rail is labeled so you can fit them correctly. Ensure the bottom oval holes are completely free and that the top rail is correctly inserted. Once fitted, the octagon frame will look like this. Next, insert the legs into the trident connectors, making sure the cut-in section is not inserted first, but is still visible at the top. Make sure the legs are firmly pushed in to line up with the oval holes. Once all 8 of the legs are inserted correctly, count out 16 of the plastic keys and insert them into each of the oval holes at the base of all the tridents on both sides. That's 2 per trident. Using the supplied tool, turn the keys a quarter turn so they lay flat and lock into position. Continue to do this to all 16 keys around the base of the pond until all 8 legs are firmly connected to all 8 of the trident connectors. Now, identify the window panels labeled A and match them with the rails labeled A. Wet the panel to lubricate the edges and aid easy insertion, and slot them into the correct legs. It is important that the panels are correctly positioned to ensure they line up with the liner bag windows. The windows are fixed in position in the liner, and therefore the panels must be fitted to match. Ensure the panels are also facing the correct way and the right way up, with the window frame to the outside, the window closer to the rail, and the label to the inside. Using both hands, carefully slide the panels down the grooves in the legs. Make sure the top edge of the panel is covered by the top rail. Fit panels B in the remaining spaces. Now fit part C, the leg cross braces. There should be 16 plastic keys remaining. Insert 2 of them into each of the 8 legs, leaving them unlocked until all the keys are loosely in place. This is important as the keys lock to create tension on the panels, making the cross braces more difficult to fit if they are locked. Make sure the cross braces are the right way around. These are again labeled to help you position them correctly. The technique for fitting part C is to pull the leg back slightly to fit the key, not to stretch the legs apart. Once all the cross braces are in position and keys have been inserted, turn them a quarter turn to lock in place using the tool provided. Next, fit the feet to the bottom of the legs. Remove all the panel labels at this point as they will be inaccessible once the liner is in place. Turn the built pond over and stand it in its final position, checking that the feet are still in position and that the pond stands level and correct. Open out the liner bag and insert it into the pond, lining all the windows up with the window panels. Once it's in the correct position, hook the liner eyelets over the trident hooks. These fit by pushing the eyelet to the back at a 90-degree angle and fold it down to hook in place. Leave a hook undone at this stage to allow the cables to pass between the liner and panels in the next step. Once you've put your in-pond all-in-one parts together, there's another film that deals with this. Place it inside the pond and thread the low voltage pump cable and the UVC cable between the liner bag and a panel. Do not turn on the in-pond just yet. Now hook the remaining liner eyelet to the frame. You can now remove the protective window films. Now the window pond is in place, the underlay can be neatly folded and tucked under the liner bag, ensuring that the bag is completely protected from the ground. This is done by slightly lifting up the pond to allow you to fold and push the underlay under the panels and the liner bag. 2 planting baskets and 4 fixing pins are supplied, which can be fitted to panels on the window pond. We recommend that you do not apply them to the window panels. Each top rail has 2 center holes underneath that allow the planting basket to be pinned in with the fixing pins. Push the fixing pins through the holes on the planting baskets, then push fit into the hole under the rail, attaching the basket into place. This is easier to do before filling the pond. Now you can fill your pond from a hose. Fill up to the eyelets. Once filled, you can turn on the in-pond all-in-one. If you plan to introduce fish, we recommend you leave the system to settle and the temperature to stabilize for 24 to 48 hours. However, you can plant your basket straight away. If you do plan to keep fish, you must treat the water with water conditioner to make it safe. For replacement filter and window pads, see the website for details. So that's it. Your Octagon pond is now finished. All you need to do is sit back and enjoy.